We're now living in a world where you can finance a burrito on DoorDash. So would you be surprised for me to tell you that you can now buy a pair of wireless earbuds, not by paying hundreds of dollars up front, but by paying $9.99 a month, like a subscription. That seems to be a reality now because Denon has released something that they call Denon Plus. And in this video, I just wanted to take a look at what the subscription has to offer, kind of weigh some of the pros and cons to hopefully tell you whether or not you should go for it. Okay, so I've got the website loaded here. As you can see here, with the Denon Plus subscription, you can choose between the Denon PerL for $9.99 a month in either of these colors, and then the PerL Pro for $14.99 a month. Now, for reference, the Denon PerL, the standard one, costs $99, and then the PerL Pro, the more premium option here, supposedly, it's $162 right now on Amazon for the US, but it usually goes for $200. First of all, let's do the quick maths on this. So $9.99 a month for 12 months, let's say $120 versus $99. That already doesn't sound like a good deal in the long run. $14.99, and then for the PerL Pro, $179. Well, okay, the PerL Pro might make sense, but if you just save up the money and then snag it while it's on sale, then it's cheaper than a 1-year subscription. So far, not looking promising here. Let's see how this works. Let's see the logistics here. So you pick which one you want. You can cancel anytime and there are no hidden fees. That's always a good thing. Okay, you can receive free upgrades. You get a device of equal or lesser value every 12 months. Most earbuds should last you about 3 to 4 years, and you shouldn't want to have to like keep trading, because what are they going to do with the unit you've used afterwards? Are they going to sell it or throw it away? Who knows? Okay, and then nice. Okay, so they've got accidental loss coverage. Will replace your broken, lost, or stolen earbuds so you'll never miss a beat. So you've got one Hail Mary with these earbuds if you accidentally break or lose it. But I think the real question is, do you get to own your earbuds? That's not clear to me. Okay, is Denon a rent-to-own? No, it's not a rent-to-own program. Wait, then that doesn't make sense. Why would you do this? Wait, so you don't... So, hold on. You don't even own your earbuds after paying for a year? This is a lease. This is like a car. This is a lease. But you don't get... Oh my gosh. So it's not a rent-to-own program. When you sign up to Denon Plus, they're going to send you the device. And if you decide to cancel... How does this work? So what happens if you cancel? If you decide to cancel, any devices you've received will be remotely deactivated. And you have 30 days to say... Oh, no. No. I don't know how I would feel knowing the fact that the company could deactivate my device remotely. Because first of all, how are they doing that? Do you need to like check in with the device every month via the app? Is there a constant like connection? Is this like an EA internet access for? No, it's probably not that. But like, what's the mechanism? I'm curious about the mechanism for them checking if your subscription is active. Because in a world where data privacy is kind of few and far between, this doesn't give me the warm fuzzies. Like, I don't want to be too pessimistic, but the fact that they have that level of control doesn't feel so good to me. This doesn't make sense. So you pay $9.99 a month for like a Denon PerL, which costs $99. If you hold the subscription for 12 months, you will have exceeded the value of the earbuds. And yeah, they'll say like you've got accidental loss coverage and exclusive perks, but is it really worth not owning your product? You are essentially leasing your earbuds. And also, I don't know about you, but just the idea that if I break it a second time and then I have to pay the full price and I'm SOL, like, no, not great. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I can see why some people might defend this. People might say, well, some people don't have $99 to spend upfront, or if they want the Denon PerL Pro, they don't have the $200 to spend up front. So this is like you might argue that this is a great way to make the premium earbuds more accessible to people with less money. And this is not financial advice, this is just an idea. If you did want to split up your payments, maybe you could go to a retailer that does financing. Amazon sometimes has the Amazon installment plan with 0% APR, though that's not for every product. Or if you have an appropriate credit card, you could do the installment plan that your credit card has. I know Amex has like Amex Planet. Sure, it might be a little bit more than $9.99 a month, but you get to actually own the device, and there is no looming threat that Denon can cancel or deactivate your earbuds at any given time. Like that just doesn't track with me. And then this too, like the monthly perks on repeat. Let's just talk about this. Okay, they say you can win premium audio gear and other prizes, but from what companies? How often is this gonna happen? Like, what's the guarantees of this? Exclusive music access, dive into curated playlists, artist spotlights, and more. You know where you can get that? Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal. Like that already exists. Monthly members only discounts. Save big on gear from Denon and top audio brands. You have to really love Denon or be planning to do a home theater renovation if you really want to do this subscription for that specific perk. It's not that big of a selling point, not gonna lie, my guy. Okay, then Denon sound personalized for you. They're saying that it uses adaptive acoustic technology to measure your full ear's response to sound. There are so many earbuds that already do this. They're not the first ones to do it. They might be doing it their own way, but this technology we have seen on so many other earbuds. When you put on a pair of Bose earbuds, you hear the cello strike, that cello sound. That's the custom tune calibration. Also, the AirPods Pro 2 can act as hearing aids, so talk about personalized sound. Also, there's a bunch of earbuds in the market right now with a lot of listening tests, like Anchor has the personalized sound quiz to help gauge your hearing. Then you've also got Mimi hearing enabled earbuds like the Nothing Ear and the creator of Arvana Ace Mimi that already have this custom tuning technology. And you don't have to pay a fortune for this custom tuning technology either. The Mimi hearing technology that I mentioned is available on earbuds that cost less than the PerL Pro. So again, that is not as big of a deal as Denon is making it sound. As I'm reading this again, it's also saying like, oh, you know, a monthly subscription service makes it easier to access revolutionary audio technology. I would just like to point out that the Denon PerL Pro and the PerL are pretty old right now. I mean, compared to the other earbuds in the market. The PerL Pro, I believe, came out back in 2023. So they're over 2 years old now, and we've got newer earbuds. The fact that you don't own these earbuds after paying God knows how long is crazy. In fact, just to drive the point further, I'm gonna show you 4 earbuds that are cheaper than the PerL Pro, and some of them are cheaper than the PerL, and they still offer a really good feature set. So starting from lowest price to highest price in the alternatives list, we've got the CMF Buds Pro 2. We did a whole video comparing the CMF Buds 2 lineup, over which you can watch here. But this is great. It's $59, comes in a bunch of different colors, good sound quality, good app support. It's really hard to find a better pair of earbuds at this price point. And then we have the creative Arvana Ace 2, which features XMEMS drivers, which just enables really good sound quality. We're actually really impressed with how well these earbuds performed in our labs. And again, we've done a full review, but you can check out right here. But the fact that right now they're going for less than $80, it's cheaper than the PerL Pro and the PerL. And I argue that this probably has better sound quality as well. So make sure to check out our review for this. And you get things like aptX lossless, decent ANC performance, good battery life. It really does have a lot for $80. It's really hard to beat. If you want to go a little bit more expensive, there's the Nothing Ear, which usually $160, but is now down to $114. This is one of the best roughly $100 earbuds that you can buy right now. It's got okay ANC performance. The sound quality is really good. The in-app EQ is among the best we have used here at SoundGuys. And honestly, the level of customization that is offered by the app really brings the value up for these earbuds. Not bad for a pair of earbuds. Cheaper than AirPods, that's for sure. And it's cheaper than the Denon PerL Pro, which again retails at $200 and is on sale for $162 right now. So this one, really solid alternative. And then if you want to go a little bit more expensive, I mean, the Soundcore Liberty 5 is also a great option. We reviewed it recently. Good ANC performance, good sound quality. It works really well. And the Anchor Soundcore app is among the most customizable that you can use and that we've tested. So, I mean, this is also a good value. And again, cheaper than the PerL Pro. To conclude, it's an interesting approach, that's for sure. And if you're somebody who really likes Denon's products, like really likes it, but maybe you don't have a lot of money to invest in it up front. Yeah, I can see why this might be attractive, but you gotta remember that you don't own these earbuds at the end. Sure, you get the accidental loss and damage coverage, protection, whatever. You get to upgrade after being a paying member for 12 months. But before you get the subscription, ask yourself, are you really gonna be changing earbuds every year? And do you love Denon products specifically that much? And if you really do like the Denon products and really want these earbuds, could you not just save up a little bit more and buy it up front so that you own it and you don't have to worry about Denon remotely deactivating your stuff? Or could you just be willing to walk out of your comfort zone and going with one of the alternatives? I personally just don't feel confident in a subscription model like this for something that doesn't even let you own the product. This would be a completely different thing if Denon had a way for you to rent to own, kind of like what Splice does with its plugins. But I guess that's a whole different financial situation, because that's basically financing at this point. Well, what do you guys think? Would you pay for a subscription for a pair of earbuds? Would you go for Denon Plus? Do you want other companies to hop on the subscription bandwagon? Because personally, I don't. Now, if you are looking for true wireless earbuds, but you don't want to pay $9.99 a month, but you also don't want to break the bank, then I highly recommend you check out this video right here.